Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here. Listen, this morning we're coming from CBS Studios. That's Chester Broadcasting System. We're back at the house again. They're still having a lot of work to do at Fox 28 Studios. They're remodeling, new carpet and all. And as you know, when you do remodeling, it takes a lot longer than you anticipated. So we're going to be here today and probably here tomorrow. So I feel at home here. What can I say? So we're glad you're here with us this morning. We've got a big show lined up, a special guest here in the studio. But first, let's do our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. I hate to keep saying this, but folks, it's cold. And I was thinking yesterday about the difference in this cold and what we normally have in this cold weather. You know, usually that cold front during the winter, it comes sweeping down here and just stay a day or two and then start warming up. It didn't do that this time. It just stayed here, and we still got a lot more cold weather ahead of us. And you know, you've been watching weather a lot, and as I have, it's still really cold. In fact, high today is 47, low tonight 25, and that's just downright cold. But I've got family and friends north of us, and they're a lot colder than we are, so we always count our blessings. The water temperature now, it's sort of following suit too. This morning it's reading 54.3. It was at 61 and 62 right before Christmas, so that water temperature is plunging. And really had a lot of wind out. So the river reading, take a look at the Apalachicola at Bluntstown. It's at 4.3. And just like yesterday, got a little bit of a slow drop to it. It's going to be pretty on the river this weekend. Just got to get out of that wind. If you get up in those sloughs and all, it'll be good. The Choctaw at Caryville, it's at a 5.6, and the same reading, got a little bit of a drop to it. So it's looking good there. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We're looking at good tide today. We have a low tide this morning at 8:52, and our high tide is at 10:45 tonight. Marine forecast, again, you just don't want to get out there. Got a northwest at about 18. But if you do want to venture out, you make sure you get up on I had some buddies went out yesterday in this wind and caught some redfish, but they went on the northern side of the bay, northern side of West Bay, and they went down the creeks and all. So that's not a bad game plan if you just got to go. If you're hardcore and you got to go out and do it, that's the way you want to do it. Stay on the north end, because don't get out in this wind, though, out in the middle of the bay or the lakes. Okay? We're going to take our break and come back with our special guest. All right, welcome back, folks. Glad you're with us, you know, in front of the fireplace. And yesterday we had a fire going, but we got someone bright here this morning going to warm everything up. Moon Phillips.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Good morning, Moon.
Good
and welcome
to see you
to
again.
the show again. I tell you what,
Yes,
Moon's
sir.
been here a couple times. He is an outdoorsman deluxe. We're a deluxe model right here, and glad to have him on the show. And you know, last time, Moon, we were talking about you and your wife did a lot of hunting and all, Illinois stuff and all, but.
Yes, sir.
You're doing something now that's my hat's off to you, and you're just doing something that's really special. So tell the folks a little bit about yourself to reacquaint our viewers with you, and then tell us what's going on.
Well, I'm born and raised here. I'm an avid deer hunter, avid outdoorsman, and I've always wanted to give a hunt to the young person, a child, and it takes a lot to get something like this going, and we finally got it to where we can offer it to somebody. We're going to have a hunt the 2nd and 3rd of February at our farm in Washington County. We're going to arrive on noon on Friday the 2nd. We're going to let the child hunt Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday evening. We're going to feed you. We're going to put you up. We've got a taxidermy has been donated to us. The food process, getting the meat processed, that's been donated to us, and we're just really looking forward to it. And we've already got a big response, a lot of people. I'm just limited to how many people I can bring, so it's kinda, I wished I could bring more, but we're going to try to make this an annual thing every year. I've got a couple sponsors on board to help us out, and so that's basically what it amounts.
Well, you know, this goes right into the theme of Panhandle Outdoors. Since day one we started the show, we've always wanted to get young people involved. And,
exactly.
And we've talked to so many people, and the people are doing this on an occasion, and then you step up to the plate, and other people do this, and it's heartwarming to us. I know it's heartwarming to our viewers.
Absolutely.
So what age group are we looking at?
Ages 8 to 15. That's what we put it at, and You don't have to have a hunting license or anything. You just got to show up and get ready to be full. My wife's a good cook. She'll fill you up, and we'll take you on a hunt. We're going to have the hunt will be videoed, so that we might can put you on TV and make you a movie star.
That'd be awesome. Now, who are some of your sponsors?
My biggest sponsor is Southeast Bowhunter Association. Ben Giaglio is my biggest sponsor. Ben's actually put a lot of this together for me. He's gotten taxidermy sponsors from Watford Taxidermy. He's gotten processing donated to. I forgot the guy.
Nick Murphy, I believe.
Nick Murphy, that's right. And we're also going to give the child. We're going to outdress him in a set of hunting clothes, so he'll have something. So when he goes back home, he can go back hunting again. You don't have to have a gun. We will furnish you a gun if you don't have one. And so the only thing you got to do is just show up, and we'll do everything else for you, and we'll guide you and try to teach you a little bit about the outdoors and show you what we dearly love so much, you know. And
you got a place up there in Jackson County.
Washington County. It's it's right on the Jackson-Washington County line.
Okay.
It's my personal farm. It's Rooster Ridge is what we called it. Named it after our dog. But we have a lot of deer, and I think the chances will be good. That's the reason why we're having it in February when the rut's going on, and I think it'll be a good hunt.
Well, that is awesome. Again, hats off to you. We want to tell you how much we appreciate you doing this, but it's a lot of work in it.
A lot of work involved. People don't realize most people just show up and go hunting, but there's a lot of work involved getting it to that point. And we would like for other farmers and other landowners to get involved, and we'll be glad to set the hunt up and do what we got to do to get the hunt going. But it takes a lot of us to make this thing work, and not just one or two people. We just can't do it all.
That's awesome. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and come right back with Moon Phillips. All right, welcome back. So here with Moon Phillips, and again, we're a youth hunt and all. We got to get time in the next segment. Moon's going to tell a story about me, so it's going to be a fun one. But listen, let's get back to this youth hunt, and we're going to do the drawing. Ben's going to do a drawing tomorrow.
February.
The hunt's going to be in February.
January the 5th. The hunt's going to be in February,
right.
2nd and 3rd.
So listen, if you do want to enter, you got that age group, some grandchild or whatever, and here's how you do it. Ben is here in the studio. I'm going to have him come on the show next week so you can meet him. Go to Facebook, to the Southeast Bowhunters, okay? Southeast Bowhunters on Facebook. Ask to join, and they'll approve you unless, most of y'all get approved. Some of you outlaws won't, but most of y'all will. And then scroll to the bottom where it says Youth Hunt and just add your name, and he's going to draw it live on Facebook, so that'll be cool there. But you got to do it today, okay? Or they can call you, Moon, or call Ben.
They can call me at area code 850-832-8686, or they can call Ben at 850-319-0965.
Okay, and Jeff will scroll that for us, and that'll be awesome. Okay, look, we've got some pictures. Ben brought some pictures this morning. We love showing pictures, and folks, I know you've sent me a lot of pictures during Christmas. On tomorrow's show, I'm going to have a picture parade because there were a lot of nice bucks taken and a lot of redfish caught during the Christmas holidays, and we're going to have them on tomorrow, okay? I promise you. But today we're going to look at some of these, and this first one here. This is Jackson Stone, and he's catching, and these are all Panhandle. These are all Panhandle folks, and here in Panhandle. A nice fish right there.
Woohoo! Yeah, it is.
That's Jackson Stone. And okay, the next picture. Check this out. This is, I guess his sister. Madison. And we love to see these girls. Look at that. That's a nice buck.
That's a real good buck.
I mean, for a grown-up, that little Madison got that one.
She did a good job.
All right, this next one is, we're looking at Madison. Let's see, this is... it
looks like Allison and Madison. This
is Allison and Madison right here. Okay. Let's scroll on to the next one. These are really good pictures. This redfish is Kylie Simmet. Okay. That's during Christmas. A lot of stuff's going on. Check this out. This is Kylie and Steve Simmet.
That's awesome right there.
What do you think about that, Moon?
That is awesome.
Wow.
That is something.
Okay, and then that's Kylie again. Look at that. Look at them tusk right there.
That Kylie's a sportsman, ain't she?
She really is now. That is a That's a
It's
classic.
got some teeth on it, don't it?
I tell you what.
That is awesome.
Okay, and then I guess that's the same one. That's let's see, I've got to read these names here. That's Gage and Kylie. Okay, and then check out this. Check out that.
I think that's Gage right there.
That's Gage right there.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, and that's a nice picture there. That's Billy Goodson. Billy Goodson right there. Good one, Billy. And after Billy, that comes to be, let's see, that Jerry. Is that who it is? Jerry Goodson. All right.
I can't read your writing.
And then, then Wes Goodson. We got the Wes Goodson. All right. Nice buck there, Wes. Got blood. That's his first buck right there. See the blood on his face?
Yeah, that's right.
Check out these twins, and we can. They're the
Holland twins.
The Holland twins. That's Robin Holland's twins, and she's a big outdoor lady herself, and they following suit.
All the way from Vernon, Florida.
All the way from Vernon. Those folks up in Vernon love
right.
to hunt and fish. That's a good picture there. And then comes the Christopher. Let's see, after twins. That's
Perrone.
Christopher Perrone. Elijah Smith. Okay. And these three right here, Sam, Elijah, and Jeremiah, duck hunting. That's some nice ducks.
That's real nice.
Didn't you used to do a lot of duck hunting?
I used to.
I remember that.
I used to, but I used to love the duck hunt and years ago. But I don't duck hunt it much anymore.
You and I sound just alike. I used to love to go too. I don't do it much anymore.
I don't know if it's because of that water and I just get cold or what it is.
Well, what did your wife tell you? She said you're getting too old. And
she said that cold weather's getting to me.
And right here is Chris on our last picture right here. So you can see folks are really doing a good job on getting these young people out. And they've been successful too. And I think that's the key to it, when they're successful.
Absolutely.
And
make it fun for them.
That's the big thing about making it fun.
Absolutely.
And I know we were talking about, you were out the other day, and it's what we call this bitter cold.
It's just brutal. I used to could take it. But it seems like as I've gotten older, my blood's thinner. I don't know what it is. I just can't hardly take it no more like I used to.
This whole week has been tough.
Brutal.
Yeah, and
wind
really,
blowing hard.
And really and true, this is not kind of weather you want to take a first timer out in the outdoors. You really don't. You want to wait till it warms up a little bit, and you want to be enjoyable.
Absolutely.
And they got short attention spans.
Absolutely.
And we know that, but you know, as they get, if you can expose them to it now, just let them get some fun things in the outdoors.
Right.
They're going to be hooked.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You gradually put them into it, and the more they get into it, the more they want to go.
What age did you start the outdoors?
My earliest times that I can remember going hunting was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it over 50 years, and I've learned a lot, and I still learn every day.
Isn't it amazing?
Every time I go, I learn something. But I've been doing it a long time, just like you have, and now I want to give back. I want to get some young people involved, and wouldn't even mind having some veterans involved, and maybe some police personnel. I'd love to carry a police officer hunting that don't get a chance to hunt. You know,
that'd be awesome.
Yes,
those guys are pretty good shots now.
They're real good shots.
And we talk about one of the advantages of outdoors, and one of the terms we use is what a great stress relief it is.
Absolutely.
And get somebody like that is get so much pressure and all that work and all, and get them out in the woods or on the water.
When I'm sitting in a tree stand, I can build a house. I can remodel a home. I can do all kind of things when I'm sitting in that tree stand. You get a lot of time to think, a lot of time to clear your mind. It's just people that hunt and fish, they don't seem to get in trouble. They seem to be pillars of the community, and so. Yeah. It's just a real good stress reliever. I
was thinking back in the days when I was coaching, talking about a tree stand, but back in the days when I was coaching football and basketball and all, I won all my games there in the tree stand. My game plan was perfect in the tree stand.
That's exactly right.
It didn't always happen in real life.
Everything works perfect in the tree stand.
Your mind's relaxed, and a lot of y'all know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
And it's just such a thrill. But what we want to do is just, the better our community is when we get people doing things like this.
Absolutely.
The better our neighborhoods, the better,
Absolutely. Gets more people involved.
A long time after you left Moses, we started the Outdoor Ed program in the early 90s, and that's when I knew that a lot of kids didn't get exposed to it, but that's when I really saw, you know, like 80% of them didn't get exposed to it.
Absolutely, that is the problem.
Yeah.
Most of them don't have the.
Yeah.
They would love to do it. They just don't have the opportunity to do it. The parents either work or
Yeah.
for whatever various reasons, they just don't. And having a place to hunt is another problem.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't have an opportunity or a place to go.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I'm trying to give my place up. I want people to hunt.
That's just downright awesome.
Absolutely, that's what I want to do. So.
That's great. We're going to take a final break and be right back. Okay, welcome back, folks. So glad you're watching the show this morning. Make sure you're going to stay warm today. Now, again, we're in this cold streak going on, so get that fire going, throw another log on it. Let's look at our fishing game time before we get back with Moon Phillips. They brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers down in Port St. Joe. Our time this morning was 1:58 to 3:58, and this afternoon 2:27 to 4:27. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer. You think it'll be like a couple degrees warmer this afternoon?
Oh, it's going to be a big warm up.
You were telling me, I talked to you the other day, you were in the stand and you just got cold, didn't you?
I got so cold, I just couldn't hardly take it. It just, the wind was blowing. I was in a box blind too, but it don't matter. It seems like the box blinds are just as cold, but it was really cold, and I don't know, I just can't take it like I used to.
I know, we were talking about that. Okay, now, Moon Phillips is going to be giving away a hunt on his property for someone ages 8 to 15.
8 to 15, that's correct.
Okay, Southeast Bend with Southeast Bow Hunters helping out as a group of people, as a team effort.
Exactly.
And it takes a team effort, and
It does.
that's wonderful. So if they want to enter now, if you want to enter someone, like I said, I'll go one more time. You go to Facebook, the Southeast Bow Hunters, join the group, and then go down to the bottom of the page where it says Youth Hunt and enter that name. But you got to do it. The drawing is going to be tomorrow. Okay, we were a little late in getting this because we had trouble at studios, but we've still got plenty of time. It don't take any time to do that. So if you want to enter a child or someone in that age group, and it's going to be Ben's going to film it, video it
live.
That's going to be awesome. So food and clothing and
lodging, clothes.
You can loan them a gun.
Loan them a gun to and from the stand, and it'll also be videoed.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
You could be a movie star.
That's right. Yeah, you could get a show, do this every day. And, yeah, you'd love that.
That's right.
Okay. Look, we were telling stories back before we got on the air, and you reminded me when I forgot about this. And you were students back in the early days, and tell the story because it's your story.
Well, probably in about 1973.
Wow.
Coach Chester was just a little baby, and I was a sure enough baby. But we used to talk every day at football practice, and he was going to St. Vincent Island for a hunt for the weekend.
We're talking about outdoors back then.
Yeah, even hunting back then.
Yeah.
But he was going on a hunt to hunt sandbar deer down on St. Vincent Island. And I never told him, but I was just so envious of you going down there. I wanted to go so bad. And then, of course, he goes down there, and then he comes back the following week, and he tells all of us what kind of trip he had. And he said it was, Bay was white capping, and you was going across there in a little small John
boat. It was an adventure. I'm so glad. This is a testimonial. I tell you all these stories. I don't know whether you believe it or not, but he was.
It was. You said how brutal it was, and I just thought, man, that was right up my alley. I mean, that's just what I wanted to do. But it was. I still remember that like it was yesterday.
That's awesome. And, I had forgotten about it, but that day it was like this wind. Now it was blowing. We're in my dad's little 12-foot boat.
Right.
By the grace of God is how we survived. That's all I can say.
A lot of that San Vincent deer was like that going across there, though. It was bad weather a lot of times for people.
And I went back a couple of years ago. My son-in-law, we went back over there, and it wasn't quite as bad, but it's an adventure being over there.
It is. It really used to be like that a long time ago. I think now they've kind of modernized it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of primitive.
They'll come pick up your deer. You used to have to just drag them a mile or two. Right. We're going old-fashioned ways. But now I know we got a couple minutes left. I know you and your wife were going up to Illinois on some hunting trips.
We've been going up in the Midwest for about I think we went 1999 was our first year, and it's kind of like it gets in your blood. You go every year, and everybody I've ever took up there, they're hooked on it. But it's not the hunting is different than what we hunt down here in Florida. I've always said if you can kill them in Florida, you can kill them anywhere.
Okay.
Because we got tough hunting in Florida.
Yeah.
And but it's a lot of fun.
And Moon is sort of like an outfitter. I mean, you would take people. I know you told me before. You would take them up there and you camp and stuff and all the stuff they needed. And,
I did.
And this sort of dovetails in with what you're doing now.
Absolutely.
On giving
Absolutely.
a hunt.
So we know a little bit about what's going on, and we're gonna put on a good hunt. And whoever wins the hunt is really gonna have a good time.
That's awesome. And then this is something you want to continue on down the line?
We're going to do it every year.
Good.
And we would like to, like I said, get more people involved so that we have more places to hunt, and so we can carry more children, and which is what our goal is.
Well, that's so good and all. And again, it's going to be, the drawing is going to be tomorrow. And so you have an idea of what time you're going to do the drawing? Or around noon tomorrow. Around noon tomorrow, he'll be doing it. So you need to go, if you want to join. And I'm gonna get Ben on the show next week. He's gonna leave us now, head for Illinois.
He's going to Illinois tonight.
What's up with that? Me and you working, he's going to Illinois.
Some of us have all the luck, don't we?
I'm telling you. So anyway, when he gets back from Illinois, we'll have him come on the show. We'll talk more about the Southeast Bow Hunters group and all. That's any of these outdoor groups. I just love them.
Absolutely, I do too.
And
he's got a good, clean.
Yeah.
He's got a good outfit going on there.
And you were talking about all this stuff. All these pictures we just showed were here in Florida Panhandle.
They are.
And you travel a lot and all, and you're hunting and all, but still here in the Panhandle, there's a lot going on.
There's no place like home.
It really is.
It's a lot of fun. Everybody says we don't have big deer and all that. We do have big deer. We got as big as we can get.
I'm gonna show you some pictures tomorrow, some fine deer. I got some pictures taken on public land down on the river and all, some public land, some nice bucks.
I've been seeing that on Facebook.
Yeah,
some deer being
same
killed.
ones, and we're gonna show those and all. And we got to get you back into duck hunting.
I'm not saying I don't never go, but I might go one of these days.
I feel the same way. I still got my decoys and all, and still got my gun and everything, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
It's cold.
It's cold.
And it's wet.
And it's early. It's real early.
That's right.
Real early.
That's
well,
exactly
buddy,
right.
We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you having us on today.
Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Our community appreciates it.
Thank you, sir.
Folks, I always want to tell you how much we appreciate you watching our show and the support you give us. Folks like this is what makes our place special, doing things like this. So we ask you to have a great day and always do something good for your fellow man. Enjoy the great outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.